episode of I Hate the Twin Flame Journey. I am the only one taking this stupid-ass journey. I hate this journey. I'm the High Priestess Phoenix, Lilith, trying to open her heart. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil, messenger of God. Again, the first child of God. I am the Lilith reincarnated. Today is a shitty-ass day, and God just is like, oh my God, Becky. Alright, fuck you and your twin flame community too. They wrote books about this, but they didn't put this shit in the book, bro. This shit is not in the books. Where am I at? This is why you cannot come into union with your twin flame unhealed. You can't do it. It's so fucking painful. You can't do this. This is painful. What am I going to do now? I'll have to fight it. I'm already in it. I can't get out. My fucking demons are coming to the surface, dude, and they're fucking standing right in front of me, and I'm like full of fucking fears and shit. What is happening? Nothing. Everything he says is making me feel like a terrible fucking person and seeing how awful I am as a human being. Is he doing anything? No, he's being very kind, but I'm seeing myself as a horrible, awful person. Really? You see all your shitty patterns. You see all your, It's just like, that's every, like, if I can get off this conversation, the next one starts another, oh, damn, I'm a shitty-ass person. Does he say anything? No, I'm seeing it. Oh, God, this sucks. You know, your twin flame, that's what they do say in the communities, is, you know, this person is going to, you know, your love for this person is going to fuck back all your healing, and you're going to do the healing. Nobody said I had to do this all by myself. He's just standing there happy with a hard dick. I'm hurting. I am disastrously hurting right now. Like, I am, like, in so much pain. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I have literally almost blown through, like, fuck, all my fucking sage. Jesus Christ. I am dying. My chakras, I'm barely about to have a meal. They're like, go talk about it. I'm dying over here. What am I dying from? Feelings, bro. Feelings. How do you feel about this? I feel like I'm going to die. Thoughts invoke feelings, right? So, you know, a conversation brings up a bunch of thoughts. That brings up a bunch of feelings. And as soon as I clear out one thought and one feeling, here comes another one. These are all fucked up thoughts and feelings, though, that are coming up. What's coming up? Fucking fears and insecurities. I cried when I typed it. What's wrong with me now? Okay, so, you know, let's talk about sex, right? And I'm like, all right, I have fears about sex, so we shouldn't be sexual. You know, that shouldn't be a thing until I'm married. I'm trying to hold out on that situation. I don't want to get close until it's, you know, I have to. It's kind of my programming where it's like, all right, you have to do it now. It's your wedding night. In the sense of, that's kind of where I'm at in my fears, but I'm not projecting that. I'm not really being so honest about that. So anyways, I'm like, no sex until, you know, until it's serious. And then all of a sudden, my fucking limited programming from so much fucking sexual abuse with my husbands comes to the surface. Right? What comes to the surface? If you don't please him, then he's going to find someone else to please him. Really? That's what popped in your head? It more than popped in my head. It popped in the messages. And then you look back at, like, the truth behind it. That's a real, truthful-ass fear. Nobody should ever live in that kind of fear, but there are men and women and children, or whatever, that have made this a real fear. Ooh, something bit me, and it bit me hard. It's probably that weird spider. Yep, for sure, it was that weird spider I saw crawling on me. What kind of spider? I don't know, it was like a white one. I thought he was just a baby one, but motherfucker's me. Anyways, dude, you're like, serious? Yeah, and that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Like, if I'm not giving you that kind of attention, then you're going to get that attention somewhere else. That's what creates a lot of madness in homes. A lot of sexual frustration and shit. So that just came out of nowhere, bro, and I'm like, oh no. So I'm just kind of like, I have to talk myself down. This is a real, logical way of thinking and a real-ass fear. How do I not let this fear consume me? And I already did before I realized it had come to the surface. I'm like, you wouldn't like me if you weren't, you know what I mean? If I wasn't fucking with you, would you even fuck with me? What do you mean? Is what they're saying. Like, what do you mean? I mean, like, if I was not going to have sex with you, would you still fuck with me? And so where's that coming from? A place of fear and very bad programming. And this is a legitimate fear, I just want to point out. And then I've used Bobby as an example. Really? Yeah, I got myself real deep in my thoughts. I went down a total pipe hole, and I am just surfing the fucking waves. Think about it, guys. His wife wasn't sexually pleasing, so he ended up with me. So then you start to think, if I wasn't sexually pleasing to him, would he end up with another? It's true. It's true, dude. It's true. Even though my husbands used it to get what they wanted in the bed, it was true, bro. I see it as true. My brain sees this as true. I have enough evidence to support this thought. It's true. Now, how do I change the thought when it's true? And that's a lot of those internal battles that they don't talk about, because you're going against logical programming. It's real. What your real feelings and your real, your thoughts and your feelings are literally based on logic. It has substance. You can back up this thought, and that's where you sit there and you're like, what were you thinking? Go back to where you were, where you built up to this thought. You had reason to believe this bullshit. And I just went quiet. I saw that movie, Girls in Cars or something. I don't remember what it is. But there are relationships that are built on absolute love that don't have sex. And they stay together, and that partner doesn't go and seek sex somewhere else. So I can tell myself stuff like that. And that's where I want to show you how this brainwashing thing has to take into place. You're faced with a real thought of a real fear. And you have to overcome that thought and that fear with positivity. You have to reach outside of yourself to tell yourself, number one, you have to validate your feelings and your thoughts. This is what I told you. You can't overpower them and say, no, that's not true. The brain's going to be like, yes, it is. And it's going to show you why it thinks it's true. Right? You have to validate your own thoughts and feelings. And that's what a lot of you are doing out there, is telling everybody how you think and how you feel, and you want their validation. They don't care how you think. You're just pouring your thoughts and feelings out on the internet. We don't agree with you. See what I mean? There's some people that will agree with me in this fucked up thought process. There's most of us that'll look at it and like, damn, you're fucking crazy. Yes, I am. I was programmed to a crazy way of thinking. And I have to go back to all these crazy thoughts and reprogram. But as I sit in this crazy-ass thought is fueled by fucking trauma and truth. Trauma and truth. Crazy, right? Yeah, my last video, I was dealing with other traumas and truths. And every time I need a break. I promise I won't run away. I feel like running away right now. It's not you, it's me. Every time I face you, I hurt. You bring out all my hurt. Where am I going to run to? Another twin flame that's going to fucking make me, face my own hurts too? There's nowhere to run. That's what it was. What am I going to do? Get on fucking Instagram and get irritated by another one of my twin flames? Let's just stay in the moment here. I don't need more irritation. They're only going to fuel to this fire. There's no way out. I just have to sit here and face myself. All I'm trying to do is see you, and all I keep seeing is how awful I am. Me that's standing in between me and you. Is this person part of this? No. There's a whole battle in my own fucking mind. Isn't this terrible? This is like reason 5 million as to why I am so super duper single. Shit like this. Invisible shit pops in, old ways of thinking and invisible fucking memories pop in my way. I'm having a rough day. But as you can see, I still am I'm not fully want to cut my wrist with a plastic knife just yet. As I said that, I heard surface level. Surface level relationships don't call you don't call anything out of you. You just walk in a room and that's it. But trying to have real relationships really calls for a real part of you that you have to dig deep. And while trying to dig that, you're going to dig up some shit you didn't want to dig up. It's like, where did this all come from? Something simplistic, like, I'm not ready to be intimate. And matter of fact, probably not until I'm married. And then it comes into my mind, well, are you going to actually like me? Are you going to spend time with me if we're not fucking? And then I go back to, how am I going to not fuck with you when I'm really interested in fucking around? How? And that's a whole nother level of self-control. Like, what if I really want to? Then I just got to sit there and control my wants? And why am I denying my wants? Because I'm afraid of what will happen next. Which is what? Me? Just kidding. Not really. Fuck. Come on, God. No wonder I had to quit my job for this. It's like, oh, I got a real big job for you. What? Sit with your feelings and fix yourself? Oh my God. That's what I do around here. I mean, not every day is so unbelievable, but we basically do this unbelievable work, week after week, month after month. We face us. All different layers. Right now, I'm like really hitting these really, tender. I don't know why I think that's funny. I'm on a Tinder date. It's not Tinder. I'm fragile, not Tinder. My wounds are showing. I just wanted to point that out. I'm having a really challenging day. But God's trying to help me all the way. He fucking, he blessed me with a bunch of money. The kids are good. I've got great food. There's a big ass fucking vanilla cake. He's really trying to take care of me. My freaking social worker canceled. I really have nothing to do but sit with me. But it's like, damn, I am so much to sit with right now. You can't handle me. I don't even try. I'm trying to figure me out. Oh God, I'm having a day. And I go back to this. This is for, and I'm going to tag all these twin flame Lulus, these lemon Lulu losers. This is what happens with a true twin flame. You don't see them as the problem. You see you. You see you. And everything about you that's standing in between you and this person. I have been doing this for too long. I'm pretty close, but now I got all of me in my way again. Somebody get me out of the way. Just kidding. And that's what it is. What's standing in your way? You? I borrowed it. Here, you can have it. Nah, I just didn't want to bother you guys because I'm already bothered.
So nothing's charged?
I don't know. Everything's charged.
No.
You know what? Take charge. Shit. And then, of course, when I have an attitude, everybody else around me seems to. If I don't balance my energy, then they're gonna match it and be all ugly too. We're going through the waves. Are you going through the waves? What's today's date? This is insane. I'm going to find out where this is coming from. There's a planet. There's a dwarf planet or something up there fucking with our atmosphere. Fucking with us. It's just God pushing it. And no matter what, I would have had to face all this stuff. If I got this close, period. I wasn't ready to face all this. I wasn't ready to get this close. I'm trying to get close, but what's in my way? Me. Everything that ever happened to me is still standing in my way. I'm really difficult to deal with. But if I wouldn't deal with me, and that's it, it's like, it would take a whole psychological team to try to figure me out, and they wouldn't get paid enough, and they wouldn't know how to do it. It had to be, the pieces of how to do this type of work, as I show you in Pandora's box, were spread out all over the world. You had to put all the pieces together to be able to do this. And that's what it is the raw material. To be an alchemist, you have to take the raw materials to turn it to gold. All these books didn't mean nothing until they mean something to someone. But when you put them all together, it's like this unbelievable force. And so, right now, as I'm facing all these different battles of my mind, and I need to change my behaviors, all of these little things, the micro to the macro, are going to make me amazing. Making these little changes of stop running away, stop doing this, don't be sexual, that sounds so funny to me. But I looked at my memories, bro, and it's me. It's you? Yeah, it's me. It's not them. It's me that initiates this. They have full respect, and then they're not trying to. They're very curious, but then I unleash the madness, and then they run away. That's scary. I mean, what happens in the bed? I don't know. Well, that's yet to be discovered. I heard it's heavenly. Gosh damn it. And where's that come from? Programming, dude. Whatever my husband's told me was what I was supposed to do with them is what I'm doing with these men. And these were uncontrolled, sick men with sick fetishes. I'm a dirty girl. Stop it. It's not funny, dude. This is, you can't take advantage of the sick girl. That's not funny. So then, I'm looking through all this stuff, bro. I'm just like, I am so stuck in myself. And I look back at it and I looked at, my actions with Bobby. Dude, it was me. Right? So then I'm like, you can't be acting like that. Why do you even act like that? That is not appropriate. But then I have to be like, oh, well, I'm denying my sexual self and stuff. And so I'm looking at all of this, dude. I'm like, geez, I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. The cool thing is I'm aware of the mess and I'm stopping it before it just acting messy. You know what I mean? You program. That's what was happening with Bobby. I was going into an old pattern of what I did with him or what I was trained to do with men in general. It just was turning on. You know what I mean? And because he was already comfortable with me, cool. But he said he never cheated on his wife until I did that. And looking back, what was he going to do? Put his hand in front of my face and tell me no? You can't rape the wing. He really wanted it, but he may not have wanted it if I didn't throw it at them. So then there's all this shame and blame and absolute disgust, embarrassment, rejection. I'm just like regretting it. I'm like, oh God, I want to die. Who did what? Nothing. It's just me. I'm looking at me and what I've done. I'm not happy. And who did this? A twin flame. Just trying to look at you and all I see is me and what's wrong with me. I didn't think anything was wrong with me 2 days ago. I mean, I knew I had some work to do, but I didn't know this much work needed to be done. I am far from that. I'm asking for something I'm not ready for. Or I'm asking for something and they're really trying to get me ready for it. But Jesus Christ. And then I started thinking about marriage. I was like, I really just was trying to do like a little fucking courthouse and like a little reception. Honestly, no. I don't want any. Oh God, I started panicking myself out with all my own thoughts. And I was like, what are you gonna look like in the lingerie? Pulled out my lingerie. Oh man, I'm panicking myself out. I'm going through a lot here. Yes, I'm kind of jealous that you do it so well. It's very cool. I mean, I just don't make any of that. I can do some really awesome, fishtails and stuff, but not all that extra cool stuff that you be doing. All that, I don't know what they're called, weavings and shit. Anyways, she's very creative. Obviously, she's better with the pen to the paper in that sense. My eyebrows be on fleek. You're supposed to have your own eyebrows. That's not funny. Leave me alone, Holy Spirit. I'm an alien. Aliens don't have eyebrows. And they don't have noses. Keep your nose out of my business. Talking shit. Yeah, I'm going through the roller coaster of love. If you did the work, it would work. But it's not. It's simple. It's just painfully disruptive. You have to stop thinking like this, like now. And you have to see where that came from. And you have to fix that. Okay, like now, like right now. And all of this too. And that's where I'm sitting here overwhelmed. I'm working on me. There is so many parts of me that are all fucking, I'm just sitting there, I see myself in a submarine and I'm trying to hold all the water that's coming in. I'm like trying to plug my fingers in holes and I'm running around with buckets and shit trying to get it all out. I'm trying to keep the boat going. Who is it? Me against the world? And there's Pac. At least I'm not alone. Here comes Michael Jackson. You are not. See, at least I have my Holy Spirits to help me through this. Because otherwise I'd be losing my mind. Oh, you are. Welcome to Crazyville. People, quit calling me crazy. I'm working on the craziness. You're making me crazy. I was fine without you. And actually, I'm better with you. So it's not really your fault. It's not you. It's me. And I'm going to move on and have some fucking food. I'm starving. I haven't had a meal yet. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've just been burning through fucking memories and thoughts. I'm going to pass out. We're going to finish the wands tonight, by the way. Fuck! It's exactly where we're going to start. I am the Knight of Wands. This is totally my problem. Yes, that came to the surface too. I had to look back at my sexual behaviors and, well, I mean, I saw something. I was like, whoa, you're sucking a dick. Why are you sucking a dick? Where'd that come from? I'm telling you, it's all coming to the surface. Shit. This is why God kept me alone and by myself and away from people, because it's too much for me. It's like this. And what do you say? This guy is going to change your life. I mean, in 2 days, can you give it, shit. I just wanted to share that with you. Fucking twin flame journey. Where in the book? Show me, you fucking fake ass loving lighters. Bullshit. If you bitches don't get to the work, then you're just getting worked by karma. Okay? Okay. Later, Savers. It's always some twin flame. I hate this bullshit shit.